Well guys, after my last video where I said that I was seriously thinking about packing up filming the churches, and the response that I've got from you is, to be honest with you, quite amazing. And the consensus of opinion is that Steve should still keep going and filming the churches. I've had some lovely comments from you all, and I truly appreciate those. It's been very humble, in actual fact, to know, because I was doubting, right, as to whether anybody was actually watching the channel, although I can see the numbers, right, if I go into analytics, but that doesn't really tell me too much, unless of course you guys make comments, and put comments in. That tells me far more than any sort of type of analytic that YouTube will give me. So yes, the consensus of opinion is that I should keep going. So thank you very much for that. Thank you for the new subscribers. And again, as I've said before, I think I checked the numbers again this morning, and I think it worked out that something like 43 or 47% of the people that watch the channel don't actually subscribe, which, if I could get those 40 odd percent to actually subscribing to the channel, that would really be great for me, and it will also help the whole thing to spread, so more people can see it further afield. Had some lovely comments from people in the USA, in the States. I used to live in the States at one time. I've lived both in California and also Florida. Florida first, then California second, and I used to be up. I actually lived, when I was in California, I actually lived across the bay, and I would travel over to San Francisco as often as I could, which I absolutely adored it back then. I understand it's gone downhill now, and it's a bit rough and full of drug addicts and God knows what, and many of the shops now have actually pulled out of San Francisco, which is a dreadful shame because it's a wonderful place. I used to love living there. I actually worked for a dog charity while I was over there, and the East Bay SPCA I worked for while I was over there, and that just tells you a little bit more about me. So yes, thank you very much for all your comments. I will continue to do more videos for you, and because you've now inspired me to keep going, I was actually looking up some churches this morning, and if I can get out to them, I think we may have some nice ones. There's also a museum I want to go check out, and I know some people like I've done the Cromwell Museum video on there. That's quite good. So yes, I'll get out and about and do some more videos for you. So thank you very much for your support. I truly appreciate, as I say, the likes, the comments. They do mean a great deal. They really do. So don't think that your comments, I've tried to reply to every single one of your comments on the last video, and I try my very best. Excuse me a moment. I'm just pulling over here. This is the River Ouse, actual fact, where I am. As I've said before, I live in Bedford now. Whoops. And I just thought I'd show you a little bit of the river and that. And this is a walk I do. This whole park is Priory Park, and it's quite large. Massive Great Lake over there. We'll try and take you over and show you. Hi you guys, I said I'd show you a little bit of the lake that's here. As you can see, it's quite a big old lake, and I come up here. I try to get up here, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a week, if not more. Really depends on the weather. But yeah, it's a very, very popular place. If you're ever in Bedford, come out and check this place out. You know, you will enjoy it. As I say, there's just so many walks here, people. Just so many good walks. And today, I think the kids are off school, and so the place is very, very busy up here today. But yeah, let's enjoy all the good weather. So anyway, again, you know, watch the rest of the video, and we will be out again filming some more stuff. So take good care. And there's a pub up the way here called the Kingfisher, which I've never used. In actual fact, I didn't know it existed until the other day. But Bedford, we're so lucky here in Bedford because we have so many parks, and obviously we have the River Ouse runs right through the centre of Bedford, and the Embankment Walk, which if you're interested in the Embankment Walk, what I'll do a video of that. But drop me a message and say, yeah, can we see the embankment or whatever, and I'll do an embankment walk. There's so many churches also in Bedford, however, most of them are all locked up, and I have been round time and time and time again to film them, and I've tried to get contact information and everything, but they're always all locked up, you know. And this is the other thing, isn't it? They do wonder why all the churches and that are closing down, but if you don't open the churches and people can get in, then, you know, of course they're going to close. So there we have it. So anyway, thanks very much again for watching. Thanks for all the likes and that. As I say, I truly appreciate that. And yep, let's look forward to getting some more churches done. Oh, I'm just come across a couple of swans over here. Look, I'll show you these 2 swans. I think, I don't know whether they're just having a clean up, or even if they're just thinking about, you know, getting ready to make a nest. Hi guys, how you doing? Always love to see swans. Always love to see swans. Well, basically I always like to see any type of wildlife. Apart from some of the wild, crazy people we have in this country. So yeah, thanks again, and yeah, let's look forward to getting another church done. All right guys, thanks very much, take good care, bye.